बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मदिन व बारिक सल्लिम व सल्लि अलैहि। Dear colleagues, this is off scan referred by the Honorable Dr. Saab. Uh, Here we can see the fetal skull. We can appreciate that this is the lateral ventricle which is dilated, and this is the thalami. In between the thalami, this is the third ventricle which is also dilated. And these two are the frontal horns of the lateral ventricle. These are also dilated. So this is the thalami. When we move towards the, and this thalami are representing the arrowhead. So when we move towards the arrowhead side, this is the posterior cranial fossa. And these two dumbbell shaped are the cerebellum, and posterior to the thalami, this is the fourth ventricle. This is also dilated, and we can see that this is the place for the cisterna magna, which is the part of the subarachnoid space. So cisterna magna should be less than 10 millimeter. This is enlarged, and if we closely observe, we can see that this fourth ventricle is communicating with this cystic area. When the fourth ventricle communicate with this cisterna magna, this makes the keyhole sign. This makes the keyhole sign. So this represents the dysgenesis or agenesis of cerebellar vermis. Cerebellar vermis is lying in between the cerebellar hemisphere, so it is a midline structure. Here we can appreciate that this is missing, and fourth ventricle is communicating with the cisterna magna, making the typical keyhole sign. So this is the case of Dandy-Walker malformation. So two pathologies are there: communication, a ventricular chain including third and fourth ventricles are dilated, and the communication of fourth ventricle with the cisterna magna is enlarged. So this was the interesting case I want to show you people. If we closely observe, part of the some segment of the vermis is present, but not complete. So this is dysgenesis of the cerebellar vermis, and the differential for this is Joubert syndrome, which also has this picture in which the dysgenesis of vermis is also present, but that Joubert syndrome can be appreciated or can be diagnosed on the MRI. However, the most common and most likely diagnosis is Dandy-Walker malformation. I have already seen the spine and rest of the viscera. They are unremarkable. Thank you very much.